What's up, everybody? So look, my last video talking about the Terrence Crawford versus Canelo fight, I picked up a little bit of traction, bro. A lot of people left a lot of comments, and I don't have the time to really respond to people like that, bro. But every now and then, I like to just go through the comments and drop one of these videos, right? Like a response video to the comments. So let's get right into it. So first off, we got Gustavo Galindo, 9706. He's talking about, if you think Bud got a chance and you're delusional, laugh my fucking ass off. He's calling Bud, right? Just like how people are saying David is gonna knock out Yard, delusional as fuck, laugh my ass off. So Gustavo Galindo, this is kind of like, bro, I could smell Canelo groupies a mile away, you know what I'm saying? And this is a Canelo groupie comment all the way. Why do I say this? Because this guy brought David Benavidez into this shit for no reason, right? Of course, Canelo groupies, they hate David Benavidez. They can't, since David Benavidez made Canelo look like a hoe in the sport of boxing, they can't stand and they can't appreciate the fighter that is David Benavidez, right? So this is how you could just spot a Canelo groupie from a mile away. He's saying, if you think Bud's got a chance, that you're delusional as fuck. I mean, you always got a chance in the sport of boxing, right? But there is some truth to what this guy is saying right here, because it's a slim shot, right? He's got a chance, but it's a very slim chance. And I just don't see how people can't see this shit, right? It's kind of like, bro, what would everybody be saying, like, if Terrence Crawford were to be fighting David Benavidez, right? I don't think nobody would be giving fucking Terrence Crawford any kind of a shot against somebody like David Benavidez. Because of the weight class, the weight difference. But against Canelo, because he's short and he gives the illusion that he's a small fighter, people think that Terrence Crawford is going to have a chance. But no, people are going to be in for a very rude awakening come fight night when Terrence Crawford goes into flight mode, and he's just not at all. Canelo is not going to be backing down from him at all. He's going to be coming straight forward, straight at him, putting down pressure. And I just think that Bud's going to go into survival mode, man. But let's keep it going, right? So next comment, RJack58. If Bud comes into the fight at 162 to 164 pounds, it'll be easy for him? God damn. Any bigger and he'll be sluggish. Reynoso has been trainer of the year before too. I ain't too sure. I'm not too sure if he's trying to say if Bud comes into the fight at 162 to 164, it'll be easy for Canelo or for Terrence Crawford, right? Any bigger than that and he'll be sluggish. Yeah, I really don't get what you're trying to say. If you're trying to say that Bud comes into 162 to 164, then the fight is going to be easy for Bud. I mean, that's a strong-ass statement, and I got to disagree, right? But if Bud comes into the fight 162 to 164, then it'll be easy for Canelo. I kind of disagree also, man, because Bud is not going to come into the fight at 162 to 164, first of all, right? We've already seen, rumors are that he's weighing like 185 pounds or some shit like that. But I actually think the lighter Bud comes into the fight, the more agile he's going to be, right? The more slicker he's going to be, the faster feet, all that shit. I just think it benefits him regardless. For me, it's just a lose-lose situation for Bud. Even if he packs on size, he's going to be slower. If he drops weight, if he comes in lighter, it's just a hard thing to do. You're going to be faster and all that shit. But I think if Canelo will eventually land a shot on him, and how is he going to respond, So, and as far as he's talking about Reynoso has been trainer of the year before too. Yeah, he's been trainer of the year with all them damn PEDs. You know what I'm saying? This guy... fucking 7 people popping dirty in his fucking camp. They should strip that fucking title away from Reynoso. Now, let's keep it going. Peace of mind. He's talking about Canelo has that underdog dog in him. Bud has that underdog dog in him. Crazy how ignorant folks are about the Michael Jordan of boxing. It's Bud Crawford area. God damn. This guy really just called Terrence Crawford the Michael Jordan of boxing. See, you guys do it to yourself, bro. It's kind of hard to take y'all serious when y'all leave like some just comments off the wall like that. So you mean to tell me that Terrence Crawford is the Michael Jordan of boxing, the greatest of all time, the greatest to ever do it. Fucking multiple championships, right? Just unbeatable. You know, this is what you're comparing Terrence Crawford to, right? To Michael Jordan. So you're basically saying that Terrence Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. Bud Crawford, he's a very good fighter, but he's got a lot of good accomplishments on paper, but it's no secret, bro. Who has he beat like that? Which champions has he beat that stand out and tell you like, oh yeah, he did something special right there? His biggest win is against Errol Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence, he was a fucking shell of himself. You know, but it is what it is, man. I guess, you know, people, they just like to leave whatever type of comments. All right, so let's keep it going. The one Vic, he stops Bud or Bud runs around to survive but still loses. Completely agree, bro. See, this is a good comment. This is kind of what I'm seeing also. Pollo Puentes 9068. I do believe that Crawford will try to win on points, but Canelo can take a punch. Will probably knock Bud down to win the decision. Yeah, this is another good comment. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, when I say that Bud is going to go into survival mode, I'm not saying that he's just going to flat out run, bro, and he's just going to be running like a Devin Haney type of a run. Terrence Crawford, he is going to try to win, bro. He's going to try to go for it. But the thing that I think people are missing is that while he's trying to go for it, bro, and while he's trying to win, he's eventually going to feel Canelo's power. When he feels Canelo's power, he's going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to say, like, is it really worth it for me to try to beat Canelo up here at 168 when I know damn well that I can't knock him out, I can't stop him? My best strategy would probably be to try to win by decision. But if I do decide to try to go for it, I might get knocked out, bro. I might become a meme. I might get embarrassed. All of this greatness that people think about me, it's completely going to go away, man, because this is something that I think, because check it out, man. This is something that I believe that's going to happen in this fight, bro. Or this is something that could happen, and I just think a lot of people don't see it, especially the Crawford fans, man, because I've been telling y'all since day one, I just don't think that this is fair for Terrence Crawford, right? Or for you guys, for the Terrence Crawford fans. Because look, man, Terrence Crawford right now, he's looked at as a you know, a badass motherfucker in the sport of boxing. You know, he's got some good accomplishments. He's one hell of a fighter. You can't take that shit away from him. But they look at Terrence Crawford with a whole lot of respect in the sport of boxing. And what's going to happen if Canelo does knock him out, right? Canelo knocks him out. What if he knocks him out cold, bro? Like something crazy, you know what I'm saying? This is what Terrence Crawford is going to be remembered for. All of this great shit that he's accomplished and all of these things, you know, 2 times undisputed and all that shit, bro. All of this shit could possibly go out the window in his career, and he's going to be remembered as a guy that got knocked out by Canelo, a bigger superstar than him, way bigger superstar than him, right? And this is what I keep telling you guys. I don't think you guys see how unfair this shit is for you guys and your fighter, right? You guys are serving Terrence Crawford to Canelo, right? And pretty much sacrificing him to build this so-called greatness that Canelo has on paper. Like I've been telling y'all, Terrence Crawford is just another big name on paper for Canelo Alvarez, right? But we all know that this is a huge mismatch, you know what I'm saying? Canelo has every single advantage in this fight. And for you guys, all of you Bud Crawford fans, for you guys to be okay with Canelo taking on this fight and possibly destroying your guys' fighter's legacy and his greatness, it's just not fair, right? This is just unfair as fuck, and this is just something that I think that a lot of you guys are missing, man. But look, we'll see, right? There's a lot of people in my comment section. I get this shit all the time, bro. I drop videos, and I always hear these people talking about, oh, I'll come back. I can't wait to come back after the fight. I can't wait to come back after the fight. When the fight happens and everything that I say comes out to be true, bro, or pretty much spot on like what I said, Ain't nobody comes back, bro. Don't nobody come back to my videos and say, hey, you know what? I was wrong. You were right. All of y'all motherfuckers just go away and just hide or whatever. And this is the same shit that's going to happen, bro. In this fight, I just don't see how you guys can't see how much of a mismatch this fight is, bro. And you guys are, I know y'all are trying to hype up Crawford and all that shit, but at the end of the day, let's just be real about this shit, right? It's a huge mismatch off the rip. You got a fighter jumping up 2 weight classes. And for me, it's just very easy to see this shit, right? To see the mismatch that's going on here. But, you know, we'll see what happens with this shit, bro. I'm gonna leave the comments like that for now. But at the end of the day, man, this fight is getting closer, and we're going to see what time it really is, right? We're going to see how great and special Terrence Crawford really is, right? Like you guys say. But to me, I just think he's sold out, bro, like the rest of these fighters. He's sold out for a paycheck, for a retirement check. And I just think Bud is going to do he's going to do a lot more damage to his career than what he thinks he's going to do, you know? That's pretty much it for me, man. You guys go ahead and leave me your thoughts. Leave me your comments. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be on to the next one, man. I'm out.